Do you struggle with laundry? Do you like doing laundry? Do you hate doing laundry? Put it in the comment section. I'd like to know what you think about laundry. When you lay your head down at night after a long, long day of work and you cuddle under the covers and lay your head in the pillow, do you ever think about what might be growing on that pillowcase or in those bed sheets? Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you. So hang on for the show. Today, I'm going to tell you how to get the best results with your Norwex laundry products. And also, I'm going to share with you some scary bedding facts. And of course, we have a Norwex solution for it. So hang on. We got a busy show today. I'm Susan Morris, Norwex independent sales consultant from Bettendorf, Iowa. Here today with the 5th episode of Solutions with Susan, a weekly show that I do. I've been doing it every Tuesday. I might change that, so just kind of watch in the VIP group there to see when I'll do it next week. But this is a show that brings you helpful information to help you have a healthy, safe, and happy home. And today's show is laundry hacks and scary bedding facts. So I'd like to welcome you to the show. If you're here watching today, please put replay in the comments section so I know that you're watching. Sometimes I don't know if anybody sees these shows. If you're not looking at them or watching it, then I'm not going to do them. So let me know you're watching. And if you write a comment, I'll be watching for the comments. It'd be great to have you comment along as I talk. So the first thing we're going to do today is talk about some helpful laundry, just some laundry helps for you. So there's some basics, of course, basic things about laundry, which you probably already know most of this, but it's a good reminder. Of course, you know the first thing you do is separate your laundry. Now, some people I know don't separate their laundry, but if you really want to have the best, like your whites to stay whites and your everything to be good, it's great to separate the laundry, and it doesn't take long. We have our laundry in the basement, and I just make piles, you know. I do the darks, and I do the really dirty darks, like Jack's work clothes in a pile, and my better, nicer darks in another pile. I have whites in a pile. So separate your laundry, and then treat your stains. If you can see, it's good to have good lighting in the base. You probably don't all have your laundry in the basement, but some of you don't even live where there are basements. But wherever your laundry is, make sure you have good lighting so you can see those stains. And Norwex has the stain remover, and it works really well. I had a lady at a party yesterday, Sharon, tell me, I think it was Sharon, she told me she loves the stain remover because it works so well, and it really does. The stain remover is great. So if you have the stain remover, use it. It comes with a little pull cap. And you can actually put our stain remover, for instance, let's say you went out to eat and you spilled something on yourself, you come home, you can actually put this on your clothes right away and let them just sit until you launder them, because it's okay to be on your clothes for several days. So don't worry about that. The stain remover works really well for that. So treat your stains, and then if you have an HE machine, which probably most of us these days have an HE machine. Of course, our laundry products are great for HE machines, but for those machines, you need to put like a laundry soap in the dispenser, the place where you pull out. If you have the powdered laundry soap, I know for my machine, I had to pull out something in the dispensers to put the powder in. Otherwise, some people, I have customers that absolutely love our liquid laundry soap. This is enzyme powered, and so they love this. And that can go in the dispenser too. But if you have a standard machine, you just need to put it in the water before you add the laundry. So that's just a little tip on using our laundry soaps. And then, of course, don't overfill your machine. We're tempted to do that, right? Because we just want to get the laundry done. So we just pack it all in. But try not to do that. Try not to pack it more than 3/4 full, because you want the laundry to be able to move around and rub against each other and get clean and not just be a big stuffed in pile of laundry. And then don't use more laundry soap than you need to use. And let me get my little sheet out here. I didn't get any little things written up for you today to put up on the screen. So sorry about that. Kind of ran out of time. But with our laundry soap, you know, our powdered laundry soap is soap, all our stuff. It doesn't have any fillers, and so it's very concentrated. I only use a half a teaspoon of this in my top loading machine, and that's all I need. If you use too much laundry soap, you're going to get spots on your laundry, whatever soap you use. But so don't use too much, and why? You're wasting money. This bag will do 522 loads for me. Yeah, I never even have 522 loads in a year, but I use it for lots of other things, which I could tell you about in a little bit. But so if you have a top loading machine, you would use, if you have soft water, you'd use a half a tablespoon of this. If you have hard water, you can start with a tablespoon, try that, or else go to 2 tablespoons. It does have a scoop in the bag, but don't use the scoop. Actually, I open up the bag, throw the scoop away, and I have an old, because I use a half a teaspoon. I have a half a teaspoon. Actually, it's my grandmother's. It's kind of a nice little memory every time I do the laundry. And I put this in a Tupperware container because I have a little trouble getting the bag closed tightly in the top with my hands. So I just dump it into a Tupperware container or something like that. I don't even think it's Tupperware, it's something. And I have my half a teaspoon laying in there. And that's what I use. Don't go by the directions on the back of the bag because you know it's a Norwegian company. These are pretty much European standards back here, and it's too much soap for America. So I'll read that to you again. If you have a front loader, like I do, you can soft water, use a half, they say a fourth a teaspoon too, but I have actually never tried a fourth a teaspoon. I can't get my mind around such a little bit. So I use a half a teaspoon. And if you have hard water, you can use a teaspoon of the laundry soap. Top loader, if you have soft water or have our magnet ball with your soft water or with the magnet ball, half a tablespoon. The magnet ball is if you have hard water, and magnet ball is a good thing. You can't use it in a front loader. You can only use it in a top loader, but it attracts all the metals and stuff in your wash. So that really helps your dishwasher and your laundry washer. So then you use about half a tablespoon, but otherwise if you have hard water, start with a tablespoon. So that's just a little lowdown on our powdered laundry soap. If you use the liquid laundry soap, there is directions. You just have to pull back this little piece of paper in the back, and it gives you directions on how many. Some people like this just because it's pre-measured. All they do is pump it. You know, 1 pump, 2 pumps, 3 pumps, according to the size of load that you have. And it's enzyme powered, so a lot of people love our liquid laundry soap too. So if you have, also, if your laundry is spotty, it could be using too much soap. So use a little bit less soap. Let's see, use the warmest water that's recommended for the fabric. A lot of times we wash in cold water. I tend to wash a lot of stuff in cold water, but it's good to use the warmest soap. I guess on my whites and stuff, I use warmer water, but there's a lot of things that says wash in cold water, so that's what I do. And then probably one of the most important things you can do after your laundry is washed and you take it out, make sure you take it out right away. Don't let it sit there and mold in your wash machine, man. I've heard stories of that. People wash the laundry and do all that work, and then they let it mold in the machine because they forget to take it out. So make sure you take it out right away, get it in the dryer, hang it up to dry, but then leave your laundry, your wash machine door open. If you have a front loader, I always wipe out the rim really good with a dry cloth when I'm done, because you know front loaders are notorious for getting mold build up in them. So make sure you wipe out the rubber ring, leave the door open, pull the tray where the soap goes in, leave that open, and let everything dry really good. If you have a top loading machine, just keep the lid up, let everything dry really good in there, and then you won't get those buildups of mold and bacteria. So if you have hard water, this is a new product that we got. I can't remember now if it was January, but I love it. It's called a microfiber cleaner and laundry booster. So this is a great way to deep clean your microfiber, and it tells you on the back how to do that. But I also really love it as a laundry booster. And let me tell you a little bit what it says here. It contains water softening ingredients, so it's really good, especially if you have hard water. But I'm in city water and I like it. It removes mineral deposits, grunge, and grime, and restores dingy clothing. And I tell you, it works. This is really a wonderful product. It'll help you if you have hard water. It removes mineral deposits, grunge, grime, and restores dingy clothing. So Jack, when he works outside, he's been doing a lot of work outside, and his clothes jeans get really dirty. Tell you the truth, I've been too lazy to use a stain remover and rub it together. I thought, I'm just going to try this. So I just throw them in the wash machine and they come out great because I put a scoop of this in with it. So this microfiber cleaner laundry booster is truly great. That'll help you. If your whites are a bit dingy, this is good for whites too. It'll really help bring it out. Don't use chlorine bleach. I could tell you all the bad stuff. It's really a dangerous product. You don't want to use chlorine bleach. It'll actually hurt the fabrics, hurt your clothes. It can't decide what's colored and what's not, and just kind of it pulls the colors out of your garments. It's really, it destroys your fabric. So don't do that. Now, if your laundry machine, your wash machine has an odor, one thing that's nice to use too is this odor eliminator. The odor eliminator eliminates odor. Gee, what a great name for it. So the odor eliminator eliminates, it doesn't cover odors. And it's really good if you have a machine that's having some trouble with odors. I just use, it says a capful. I just pour a little bit into I put it in the fabric softener area, and it's good for your machine, and it also helps, especially if I have a stinky load of clothes, it's good for that too. So I love the odor eliminator for laundry. Of course, you know, this is great if you're supposed to put 1 part of this and 7 parts water into a spray bottle. In fact, I put O on the top. It's an odor eliminator. And this is great for spraying on fabrics, garbage cans, anything that's kind of stinky, your pet beds, your rugs, even you can spray it on couches. Anything that's got a little bit of an odor, it eliminates it. It doesn't cover it. So it's really wonderful. Odor eliminator comes in 3 different scents. So you can use it in your wash machine too, and I do. In fact, this is the one from the basement. It's practically empty. My favorite is Misty Meadow. I like Misty Meadow. Okay. Oh, and once a month, you should do what we call a service wash of your wash machine. Just don't put any laundry in or soap in. Just run it through with hot water. Run the cycle through with just hot water and get your machine cleaned out a little bit. That's good. If you have spots in your clothes, could be too much detergent. There's a lot of different things. It could be rust or oil from your machine. You might have to check that out. Brown spots could be a bearing in your machine's going bad. Or even it could be from sludge buildup in your machine. You remember, at least on my machine, there's a place where is it called a water pump at the bottom? You have to open up that thing and pull it out and clean it out once in a while. So make sure you clean your pump out once in a while. Check the rubber seal on your doors. Make sure they're good. And just some things. Let me see if there's anything else I saw here. Yeah, make sure you check your pump. If you haven't checked your pump in a while, you need to do that. And some places have iron pipes in the cities, some of the older pipes, and sometimes those can let loose. In the sheet that I made in here, it talks about earthquakes. We don't have those in Iowa, but if you're listening to me from someplace else, sometimes an earthquake or something like that can jar some stuff loose in those pipes, and then it comes through into your wash machine. So just be aware of that. In the dryer, let's talk about the dryer a little bit. Of course, Norix sells these dryer balls. There's 3 in a bag here, and they're just I don't know, I've got it shut now, but it's just a wool ball. And these are great because you do not want to use your fabric softener sheets. Fabric softener sheets are probably the most chemical-laden sheets or anything that you have in the house. They're worse than Drano, no kidding. And when you use the sheets, if you think about it, they go in stiff and they come out soft. It's because all those chemicals are on your clothes. And so you don't want to use those sheets. Plus, they're the number one cause of dryer fires, those sheets. They coat your filter, and your lint filter, you might, if you've been using those kind of sheets for a long time, take your lint filter out, run it under water, see if any water goes through it, because they might have kind of like a waxy coating on it, and that means no air is going through, which means your drying time's getting lots longer, and there's a high chance you could have a dryer fire. So just get rid of those sheets. They're bad for you. And get dryer balls. The dryer balls are great. If you've had your dryer balls, yesterday at the party, a lady said she'd had her dryer balls for a long time and she was starting to get some static trouble. But what you need to do is take your dryer ball, put it into a thin sock, close the sock up tight, wash it with soap in a really hot water, and then take it out of the sock, throw it in the dryer under hot heat, and dry the ball, and that'll just rejuvenate the ball for you. So actually, if you bought these, the instructions are in there, and it tells you that. Also, another thing I've heard too is if you're having some trouble with static, especially with winter coming on, just remember that you don't wash thin clothes like this with heavy clothes, because this dries sooner than the other and it causes static. Try to dry lightweight, the same weight clothes together. But you can also put like a safety pin in a couple of the balls, and that helps attract the static. Just a couple of little hints there on that. What else I want to tell you? Oh, in your lint trap, another thing that works really good to get your lint trap cleaned out is if you have the EnviroWand, just stick it down in there and pull out a lot of that lint that's gone through into the trap, and keep that cleaned out. Believe me, you don't want to have a fire. Another thing is our laundry bag, and I forgot to bring it up. The laundry bag you can use to lots of things for. I use it for many different things, but your pet toys or things like that, you can throw in the laundry bag, zip it shut, and throw it in the wash machine, and get them cleaned up that way. I've heard of people using them for their kids' socks too, because they always get eaten by the machines and lost. So I think that is, let me look here. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. There's a lot of different things I wanted to tell you that we can use our laundry soap for. And I keep some laundry soap, about 1/4 teaspoon, into an 8-ounce spray bottle like this. And I use it for different things. For instance, if my EnviroCloth doesn't pull a stain out of the carpet, you can actually put some laundry soap in here, spray it on the stain, put the EnviroCloth down on that stain, step on it into that stain, and let it sit for about an hour, and that's going to pull that stain out of your carpet. Try it. It works. Another thing you can use the laundry soap is if you have a tub, let's say you have kids and there's a dirt ring around your tub, just sprinkle some laundry soap into your tub and it scrubs away really easily. Also, you can sprinkle it on your shower floor and scrub your shower floor with just the laundry soap. You can sprinkle it in a white sink, cover with hot water, and let just soak overnight, and that will clean up your white sink good. This laundry soap's amazing. One thing that's really great, and I know I've told you this before, but the screen above your microwave, pull it down and put it in the kitchen sink and sprinkle some laundry soap in the sink with hot water. It just lifts that grease right off. It's great in your carpet cleaning machine. Use about 1/2 teaspoon to a tablespoon in your carpet cleaning machine. And of course, it doesn't have any fillers, so it really pulls the dirt out of the carpet without putting down a bunch of soap. So that's really nice. Also, if you have stainless steel appliances that are really in tough shape, what I like to do is get a bowl of hot water, sprinkle some of the laundry soap in it, put the EnviroCloth in it, and then clean according to the grain of your stainless steel. And so clean it with that mixture, and then wipe it down with a wet EnviroCloth that doesn't have the soap on it, and then dry it with the shining cloth. We do have the stainless steel cloth now, which works great. So that's a way to get down and get rid of all the cleaners other people have put on your stainless steel, or just get to clean down. You don't have to do that, maybe just once, and get it all cleaned off, and then you can just keep it up with the EnviroCloth or the stainless steel cloth. Alrighty then. Well, that's just a few of the things. That's just a few things I can do with that, but I really want to get to the other half of our show, which talks about the scary. It's Halloween's coming up, and that's why I thought of it. The scary bedding facts, and also because I just read about it recently, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, you need to hear this. You need to hear it. So let's go on to the scary bedding facts. And when we spend probably half of our lifetime, well, probably not half, but a lot of our lifetime in bed, right? If we get 8 hours of sleep a night, which we're supposed to get. So after working all day and you're really tired and you get cozy and comfy in your bed, I really love that time of day. When I can make myself go up the stairs and get ready for bed, and I crawl into those covers and put my head down. It's like, this is great. I love this. I wouldn't like it if I was in the hospital, but I like it if I had a full day of work and I can go to bed and lay down and I get all comfy and cozy. Well, there's also a legion of germs that are also finding your bed really homey. No kidding. Yeah. Do you know what lurks under your bedding? I'm going to tell you. So I just want to ask you a question. Do you hate washing your bedding, the sheets and pillowcases? Is it like a thing that you think, oh man, I'll do that tomorrow? And then, oh gosh, I do that tomorrow. When was the last time you washed your bedding? Put it in the comments section. Don't be embarrassed. Just, do you even remember the last time you washed your bedding? Sometimes I don't remember. I can't remember when it exactly was. The weeks go by so fast. We're such a busy culture. And time flies, and we think, gosh, have I washed the bedding since I got home from vacation? Yeah. There was a time when I used to mark it on the calendar because I couldn't remember. But anyway, when was the last time you washed your bedding? Do you remember? Put it in the comments section, because we're busy and sometimes we forget what we're doing. But there are 4 main bacterias that like to lurk in with our bed sheets, and they love our home. And the most common kind are, and I don't know anything about this, but I'm just telling you, it's gram-negative rods. If you know something about that, tell me. But these bacteria commonly cause pneumonia and lots of infections. And the majority of these can lead to antibiotic resistance, according to the CDC. So these are the 4 main types of germs that are lurking in your bedding. And they also, when you think about it, when we come home, some people take showers at night. I like to take it in the morning because for my hair and all. But you're kind of taking into your bed all the different things that you were in contact with that day, a lot of it. And on the pillow, it's kind of gross, but and sometimes we drill on our pillowcases. We don't mean to, it just happens. And we have oily hair on our pillowcases, and we sweat. Seems like the older I get, the more I sweat. I used to be so cold in bed all the time, and now Jack and I are the opposite. He's wrapped all up in a blanket, and I'm like, get those blankets off of me. Especially in the middle of the night. I start out all cozy under the quilts, and then in the middle of the night is throw them all off, and then by morning they're all back on. It's a crazy life. But a lot of times I wake up and I've been sweating, and all that gets into your bed sheets and germs and bacteria. Love that, right? So I'm going to tell you. So pillowcases can cause, like if you're teenagers or you or me, if we have acne-prone skin, which I have, when you lay in those pillowcases, you're laying on all the germs that are on those pillowcases, and it causes you to have more acne. So like, if you have a teenager with acne-prone skin, you might consider getting these pillowcases, because we got a solution for you. Anyway, traditional pillowcases, these are not Norwex ones. If they were washed 1 week ago, let's say, you washed your pillowcases 1 week ago, they now have over 17,000, the number of bacteria more than the bacteria on a toilet seat. 17,000 times more bacteria than what's on your toilet seat. Yeah, that's your pillowcases. And they were washed a week ago. Okay, does that make you sick? Yeah. Well, listen to this. On traditional sheets, if they were washed 1 week ago, it has 24,000 times more bacteria than a bathroom doorknob. You ever think about washing the doorknob? I do. Whenever I clean my bathrooms, I also use the EnviroCloth and the doorknobs, because the doorknobs can be disgusting too. So your sheets and pillowcases, after just 1 week after being washed, have 17 to 24,000 times more bacteria than a toilet seat and a bathroom doorknob. Okay, that's disgusting, isn't it? Okay, does that blow your mind? So when was the last time you washed your sheets? Yeah, well, Norwex does have a solution for that. And they just came out with this solution. They came out with the pillowcases and the bed sheets. And I'd like to play a little video for you right now. And I'm hoping it works better than the last time I did it. The last time I did it, oh, I better do that right now. Mute my computer so that you don't hear it twice. So let me bring up this video I want to play for you. It's just only a couple minutes. So here we go. Let me get this going.
You're getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Your eyes are so heavy. Time to call it a night as you slide between the sheets for a trip to dreamland. Just you and all of your closest microbial friends. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, see, bed linens collect lots of debris and bacteria from the environment. Sweat, drool, and oils from your skin and hair invite their own guests to the slumber party. Norwex has a solution. Our new microfiber sheets are the cleanest, coziest you'll ever own. Backlock, our exclusive micro-silver agent in the cloth, inhibits the growth of bacteria from everyday oil, dirt, germs, and dead skin cells. Sheets stay fresher longer. And durable Norwex microfiber sheets are so soft and blissfully breathable, the only problem is finding the willpower to get out of your cozy slumber sanctuary. Available in queen and king sizes. Flat and fitted sheets sold individually or as a set. And don't forget our ultra-soft Norwex microfiber pillowcases. Same great benefits as our sheets and perfect for acne-prone skin as they stay cleaner longer. The neutral color works with any decor. Sleep well. Sleep clean with Norwex. A clean home, a clean conscience.
All right. Let me bring that back down here. There we go. So what did you think of that? Yes, our Norwex bed sheets are really wonderful. I have, actually this is just a sample, but they really are soft and very satiny feeling. and they really have helped me personally. I've had the pillowcases since January, February, and they really have helped my hair, and I believe they help the acne too. And then the bed sheets. Bed sheets keep you really cool, and so the bed sheets are great. So if you're interested in that, I know Norix had a sale on it just recently, and you might have missed it or you didn't know the value of it. So if you are interested in getting the bed sheets and the pillowcases just for to the end of October, how's that? I'll give you 20% off. I'll pay the 20%. So I just want you to get them because I don't want you sleeping with all that stuff in your bed, right? So these, the backlock in these will inhibit all that bacteria, mold, fungi, all that stuff from growing. And it'll give you a safer, and you won't even have to wash them as often. That I think is a big plus, is that you don't have to wash them as often because they're self-sanitizing. So isn't that great? If you don't like washing bedding, here's a solution for you. So let's go on to mattresses. Then there's the mattresses, right? And the mattresses get full of, I read a statistic here. Have you ever thought about how many bacteria is living in your mattress? Well, on a 7-year-old mattress, all 4 types of bacteria are found. But Norix also has a solution for your mattress. It's the mattress. Really, really like the mattress cleaner. I talked a lot about it at the party yesterday. It cleans your mattresses. You just, this is a new one, so I don't have the spray part on it, but if you get it and you get the spray thing, make sure you flip the, oh, there. I haven't used this bottle for a while. I just found it quick. Flip this thing up because it'll spray then, and I actually just kind of spray up and let it fall down in the mattress, because if you have this down, it foams, so spray it. And you don't spray very many sprays really on a whole mattress, so it really lasts a long time. I spray the pet beds, I spray pillows, I spray the mattresses, I spray, so a lot of people spray their kids' stuffed toys. If you have anything that might have dust mites in it or anything like that, this really helps you if you have sinus trouble, or if you have, what's that called that people have? Asthma. Yeah, asthma. Really helps people with asthma. So this mattress cleaner is really important for you to get. It'll clean your mattress and everything. So, well, that's my scary bedding facts. I hope you don't have nightmares tonight as we all crawl into our beds tonight. I bet you go wash your bedding. Yeah, I don't have to. I'm using Norix sheets, so I'm good. Let's see. So next week, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these on Tuesdays or not. I might change the date because I teach Bible study Tuesday mornings. It gets a little rushed for me. And so I'll let you know. Just keep watching. I'll put up when I'm going to do it. If you like these Solutions with Susan shows, please comment in the comment section, because this is the 5th one I've done. And if you don't appreciate it and don't like them or don't care, let me know, because, or if you do, I guess if you don't care, you're not going to tell me. But if you do care, let me know in the comment section, and I'll keep doing them, because I want to do them to make it useful information for you. Next week, we're going to talk about just say no. I'm not going to tell you what that's about. You'll have to come back to find out. But it'll be next week, sometime next week. I'll get a real date. I just Tuesdays are getting a little rough for me, so we'll pick a date, and you can always watch the replay then. But I know Janice, thanks for joining me live today. I don't know if anybody else has, but if you appreciate these Solutions with Susan broadcasts, please let me know, so that I'll be encouraged and I'll keep doing them for you. But if you don't care a bit, then I won't be doing them. So let me know if you appreciate them, if you like them. And thank you for watching. If you're watching on the replay, please put replay. And I hope you have a wonderful day. It's a great October day here in Bettendorf, Iowa. See you next week. Bye.